Local voices. Global rhythm. Coventry's #1 community station. This is 98.6 Hills FM.
Bantosaurus time on 98.6 Hills FM. And you're locked into the People's Sports Show. This is Sports Lounge. Big show coming your way, 10 o'clock on a Thursday morning. We'll be celebrating Coventry Blaze's big victory at the weekend. We'll be looking forward to a big event tomorrow. Stick around. This show's going to be a whopper. kicking off, as we always do, with Farm and All Together Now. Real song of unity. Well, guys, you know what time it is. It's 10 o'clock on a Thursday morning, and that's time to sport things up here on 98.6 Hills FM with the Bantersaurus Liam Cook live on 98.6 Hills FM with Sports Lounge, the People's Sports Show, and might I add, the only sports show on 98.6 Hills FM. We've got a lot to get through today, including a very, very special moment for the not just Coventry Blades, but for the city of Coventry. A very special occasion happened on Sunday evening at the National Ice Centre in Nottingham. Our very own Paul sort of touched on that a little bit before he handed over. And by the way, big shout out to Paul. Brilliant start to his new slot, 9 till 10 on a Thursday. So good luck, Paul. Hope you do really well, mate. And there was a cracking show today. Really was. And I've got a special place for Paul because he does like the Coventry Blades. I've seen him at a few games. So it's good to see a team in Coventry actually win. I don't think we're actually used to that. It's been a long time since we've had a team from our fair city that actually wins on a regular basis. So we're going to touch on that a little bit after these next few songs. So let's get straight into it with a cracking disco number with the Tramps and Disco Inferno. That was First Choice with Armed and Extremely Dangerous. Loving the sort of like 80s disco tunes, I guess you can call them, here on 98.6 Hills FM. This is Sports Lounge, the People's Sports Show. As I said, that was Armed and Extremely Dangerous by First Choice. We also had one of my personal favourites, Earth, Wind and Fire with September, and Disco Inferno by the Tramps. We've got a great track by the Jackson 5 coming your way after we kick things off with your main news. Liverpool set up a date at Wembley against Aston Villa after edging past Championship side Blackburn Rovers in a semi-final replay at Ewood Park. The Premier League side snatched a win at 20 minutes from time through Brazilian wonder kid Felipe Coutinho to send the gutsy Blackburn out of the cup. Jordan Henderson split the Championship side's defence for Coutinho, who set himself up before rifling his right footer into the far corner. The playmaker strikes his Liverpool through to their 24th FA Cup semi-final, but both goalkeepers had to make crucial saves in the closing stages. Both Simon Eastwood and Simon Mignolet kept out late efforts to keep the scoreline at 1-0. Blackburn's chances had been talked down due to the recent injury crisis at Ewood Park, which had effectively reduced them to 11 fit men, with star striker Rudy Gestede nursing a hamstring injury, but he was on the bench in case of emergencies. But having already dispatched Premier League opposition in Swansea and Stoke, they were in no mood to roll over and attack the game as they had against previous top-flight sides, and tried to take advantage of a defence already short of Martin Skrtel and Emre Can. But Coutinho's goal ends gutsy Blackburn's hopes and keeps Brendan Rodgers' last chance of silverware alive. Some breaking news in the last hour. Chelsea have made a bid for FC Tokyo Japan international striker Yoshinori Muto. The J-League side have claimed that Chelsea have made the bid. The striker, who is only 22, only graduated from Keio University 2 weeks ago after completing a economics degree. He represented Japan during the Asian Cup in January and has retained his place in the squad under their new coach. The bid from the Blues is reported to be around £4 million, and a spokesperson for the Japanese club confirmed they'd received a bid from the Premier League leaders, but it's neither been accepted nor turned down. The new J-League season started last month, and Muto has already impressed, notching 3 goals in his first 4 appearances to help Tokyo sit in 3rd place. He struck 13 goals last year and was named in the J-League's best 11. Muto has told Japanese press he is honoured to be subject of interest from Chelsea, but is yet to make a decision on his future. Paul Downton has lost his job as Managing Director of the England and Wales Cricket Board following a review of the organisation's structure. Downton's job role is set to discontinue, following an inquest into England's poor World Cup campaign led by the ECB's new Chief Executive Tom Harrison. The Managing Director role is set to be replaced by a new job, Director of England Cricket, prompting Downton's departure after just 14 months in the job. In a statement confirming the news, Harrison acknowledged the progress made by the Test team during Downton's tenure, but said the new role would focus on delivering a world-class performance environment for all formats of cricket. Former England captain Michael Vaughan has already thrown his cap into the ring, saying if the ECB wanted to talk to him about the new vacancy, he would willingly oblige to talks. And finally, it's that same old saga in Formula 1 again. Lewis Hamilton has admitted he doesn't know when his new contract with Mercedes will be signed, describing the unfolding saga as a pain in the backside. Hamilton's current deal with the Silver Arrows expires at the end of the season, and the 30-year-old, who represented himself in negotiations with the team's hierarchy over the winter, has claimed 2 weeks ago that a deal had been agreed in principle. But still, the contract remains unsigned, leaving British F1 fans sweating over the world champion's future. Hamilton believed the deal would have been signed in the week after the Malaysian Grand Prix, but Sebastian Vettel's win wasn't the only disappointment for the British driver that week. But he has quashed any speculation of a move to Ferrari for 2016 and said the new deal with Mercedes is 99.6% done. Very accurate figure there from Lewis Hamilton. But I say, if he doesn't sign for Mercedes, then blame it on the buggy. And talking of that, let's get into Blame It on the Buggy by the Jacksons. Great song coming your way, as always, on 98.6 Hills FM. This is Sports Lounge. Give it a lot more sports news coming your way.
boogie. That nasty boogie bugs me, but somehow it has struck me. Spellbound rhythm gets me on my feet. I changed my life completely. I seen the lightning lead me. My baby just can't take her eyes off me. I don't blame it on the sunshine. I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. Don't you blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Woo! I just can't control my feet. 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 Sunshine, I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't blame it on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. I don't blame it on the sunshine. I don't blame it on the moonlight. I don't on the good times. I blame it on the boogie. You just got the sunshine, yeah. Moonlight, good times, boogie. Don't you blame it, sunshine. You just got the moonlight. You just wanna good times, yeah. Oh, blame it on yourself, sunshine. Ain't nobody's fault but yours and that boogie all night long. Yours and that boogie ain't nobody's fault but yours and that boogie dancing all night long. Blame it on yourself. Ain't nobody's fault but yours and that boogie.
Coventry's #1 community station. 98.6.
Hot, hot, hot on 2.
If you need a new boiler, call Longfield Heating and Plumbing. We specialise in Valiant boilers and we can offer a 7-year guarantee. The number is 07956 801 317. Look forward to your call.
Hills FM presents a ska and reggae fundraiser featuring DJ sets from Neil Davis and the Williams Brothers, plus a live performance from Rooted and Booted, coming Saturday 18th of April from 4 till 9 at Knights, Coventry CV2 4ED. This is an 18 plus event. Tickets are £5 and are available from the Watch Centre, 12 Victoria Street, Hillfields, CV1 5LZ. For more information, call 024 76 55 0564.
If you're aged between 10 to 18 years old and have an interest in radio, come along to the Hills Open Day on Monday 13th and Tuesday 14th of April from 12 p.m. till 3 p.m. at the Watch Centre, 12 Victoria Street, CV1 5LZ. Create the best jingle, have a tour of the Hills studio and learn more about the wonderful world of radio. For more information, get in contact with Kate or Taylor on 02476 550 564.
You got a business or an event that you'd like to advertise? Well, get in touch with the advertising department at Hills Radio on 024 76 550 564.
This is 98.6 Hills FM.
Nice little number there by the OJs. Some of our favourites from Sports Lounge. And that's right, we do love music right here at Hills FM. But we love sport even more. So you know what? Let's get straight into your local news. And Coventry actually has something to be proud of for the first time in it's been way too long, hasn't it? Coventry Blaze are the Elite League playoff champions after an incredible weekend in Nottingham. Chuck Webber's men first edged past Belfast Giants on Saturday night at the National Ice Centre. A 1-1 draw resulted in a penalty shootout. Blaze won the game with their third and final penalty to progress to the final, where they would face the Elite League winners, Sheffield Steelers, who saw off the Hull Stingrays in the semi-final the next day. The big day arrived in Nottingham, and the final had a hell of a match to follow up to. It really did. The third place playoff between Hull and Belfast resulted in an 8-6 win for the latter team. It was absolutely incredible. It was neck and neck until the last 5 minutes or so when Belfast took the advantage. But it was a hell of a match. But the final certainly did not disappoint. Blaze were the underdogs against the league winners, and they took the lead in the first period through Stephen Gertson after just 3 minutes. He got the final touch on a hit by Ryan O'Mara. The tight first period ended up with the Blaze ahead. The second period belonged to Coventry, with Jerome Tenler and Ross Venus also getting on the score sheet. The fourth followed on the half-hour mark. Skipper Ashley Tate seemed to have sealed the win. The skipper poked home to Orbit to hand the win to the Blaze, but a rare error from star netminder Brian Stewart handed Sheffield a consolation goal, and a second followed soon after, although the puck didn't seem to have crossed the line. The heroic Blaze managed to hold on to the jubilation of the majority of the 5,000 capacity crowd, and a win for the underdog, the perfect way for Mike Edgener and Ryan O'Mara to bow out of the sport. Blaze head coach Chuck Webber wouldn't be drawn into questions on his future after the game, but it was a day for celebration for the staff, players and fans of the Coventry Blaze. I tell you what, I was there. I literally just managed to get tickets because it was confirmed at about 8 o'clock on the Saturday night, because I was watching it on Twitter. I was watching the highlights, etc., finding out whether we'd won or not. It came up at about 8 o'clock that Coventry had won on penalties against Belfast, and as soon as that happened, myself and my friend Tom, we were just like, oh my God, we have to go. We have to go. So Tom gave me the number. I rang him up. I'm just like, look, give me any tickets you got left. I don't care where they are. I don't care how rubbish the view is. I just want to get there. There was about 10 tickets left. From what I heard, I was talking to this woman on the phone, and when I was talking to her at the start of the phone call, I heard something in the background saying, right, we're down to 10 now. And by the time the phone call had finished, again, I heard the same woman in the background say, I think we're down to 3 now. So it's fair to say it was a pretty close run thing. I still can't believe we got tickets for it, but it was an absolutely incredible day. And a team from Coventry actually not only won a game, but won a cup. So it was a massive day, not only for Coventry Blaze, not only for the fans and the players, but for the city of Coventry. So well done, boys. You've done us proud. Back to reality, though, and Coventry City have one less thing to worry about after agreeing a compensation package with former manager Stephen Presley. The Scotsman was sacked by the Sky Blues in February after a poor string of results left the team in a battle against relegation, which, incidentally, we're still in. After signing a new 4-year contract just months before his dismissal, Presley was entitled to a substantial payoff to terminate his deal, but C2's reluctance to part with the cash led to the threat of legal action from the club's old boss. But the matter now seems to be resolved after the club's owner agreed a new package with Presley for the termination of his contract, ending the threat of a winding-up order against the Sky Blues. Presley's lawyers served the club with a statutory notice on March the 10th, demanding payment within 21 days. But the new arrangement means one monkey has been lifted off the back of Coventry City, and attention can now once again return to the pressing matter of League One survival. Which is more than can be said for Nuneaton Town. I'm afraid relegation has all but been confirmed for Nuneaton Town. They've effectively been doomed to drop out of the Vanarama Conference after being deducted 3 points for fielding an ineligible player. Borough were already 6 points adrift of safety with 3 matches to play, and the gap will stretch to 9 unless they successfully appeal against the ruling that will strip them of their 1-0 win against fellow strugglers Welling in February. The illegal player in question is Barnsley teenager George Maris. He played in that game against Welling, allegedly before official confirmation from the conference committee recognising the extension of his loan spell for a second month. If the appeal fails, Borough face a fine of £500 and will be docked 3 points from their league total, all but ending the team's 2-year stay in the division. Although relegation will not mathematically be confirmed, Liam Daisy's men will need to win all 3 of their remaining fixtures while hoping the teams above them fail to gain a point. Wasp centre Elliot Daly has been rewarded for his excellent club form by being named Aviva Premiership Rugby Player of the Month for March. The England Saxons man has scored 2 tries during an impressive month, and after coming second in the poll in February, he went 1 better this time around. The 22-year-old centre beat teammate Christian Wade, Saracens Chris Ashton, Northampton Saints Stephen Myler, and Billy Vunipola of Saracens to collect the award, and he's been widely tipped for a call up to Stuart Lancaster's senior England squad, with backing coming from the likes of former England captain Austin Healey and Wasps director of rugby Di Young. So a big congratulations to Elliot Daly. And finally, Coventry Bees continue their great start to the season with victory over local rivals Leicester Lions, already leading to many forecasting a title challenge for Gary Havelock's team. It remains too early to make these bold predictions, however, but their title odds have already been slashed, and for the time being at least, they are top of the Elite League table for the first time in 6 years. Right, you're going to have to bear with me with this. You know how rubbish I am with names. New signing Yunas Kailamporpi. I think I've got that right. Apologies if I haven't. He impressed by top scoring for the Bees. He collected 12 points and helped Coventry to a 51-42 win over the Lions. So overall, it's been a pretty decent week for the city of Coventry. But again, major congratulations have to go to the Coventry Blaze. And a couple of birthday shout-outs. Big shout-out to our very own DJ Boom, who turns 23 years old today. We'll be seeing him tomorrow right here on 98.6 Hills FM. So big birthday shout-out to DJ Boom. And to my good friend Tom King as well, who turns 18 years old today. Well done, mate. You're officially legal. If you see someone running down Coventry Town Centre with his shirt off shouting, "Up the Blaze," that's going to be Tom. But again, big birthday shout-outs to DJ Boom and Tom King. Hope you're all having a great day. And it's just about to get even better because we have got a great number from Mr. George Benson. Give Me the Night, coming your way on 98.6 Hills FM. Keep it locked to the People's Sports Show.
So give me the night. Give me the night. Give me the heat, action. A place to dine, a glass of wine, a little late romance. It's a chain reaction. We'll see the people of the world coming out to dance. 'Cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. So come on out tonight and we'll leave the others on a ride through paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers. 'Cause I see that starlight look in your eyes. But don't you know we can fly? Just give me the night. Give me the night. Cause there's music in the air and Give me the night. So come on out tonight, and we'll leave the others on the ride through paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers, 'cause I see that starlight look in your eyes. Don't you know we can fly? And if we stay together, we'll feel the rhythm of the evening picking us up high. Never mind the weather, we'll be dancing in the street until the morning light. 'Cause there's music in the air and lots of love everywhere. So give me the night. 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 Give me the night.
Well, I just got to tell you that you can't hide from yourself. No, everywhere you go, see, there you are. The truth is a light shining within. When you look in the mirror, do you see a foe or a friend? And lie all you want now, but one day you're gonna break down and let it all out. You see that you can't hide from yourself. No, everywhere you go, see, there you are. I just got to say that you can't hide from yourself. Well, everywhere you go, see, there you are. Make peace with yourself before you can love another. Understand who and what you are before you can go any further. You can lie all you want now, but one day you're gonna break down and let it all out. See that you can't hide from yourself. Everywhere you go, see, there you are. I just got to tell you, you can't hide from yourself. No, everywhere you go, well, there you are. You can't hide.
an illusion.
Could it be that?
In all this confusion,
Could it be that?
it's just an illusion.
Could it be that?
It's just an illusion.
Could it be that?
In all this confusion,
Could it be that?
it's just an illusion.
Could it be a picture in my mind? Never sure exactly what I'll find. Only in my dreams I'll take you on. Here for just a moment, then you're gone. It's just an illusion.
It's just an illusion.
Could it be that?
In all this confusion,
Could it be that?
it's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. In all this confusion, it's just an illusion. It's just an
Loving the tunes here as always on Sports Langer 98.6 Hills FM. That was Just an Illusion by Imagination. We've got time for a couple of disclaimers now, starting with Hills FM's Easter open days next Monday and Tuesday, which is the 13th and the 14th of April from 12 noon until 3 p.m. If you have a passion for music and radio, then you can get involved here at Hills FM. There's going to be prizes to be won throughout the afternoon. You can create the best voiceover with yours truly. And you can even have a tour of the studio and watch a live show in progress. Just sit back and watch the magic of radio happening right before your eyes. Believe me, it's very rare you get an opportunity like this. So come along if you're aged between 10 and 18 years old. For more information, you can call us here at Hills FM on 02476 550 564. I'll say it again, 02476 550564, or you can email kate@hillsfm.net. Remember, that's Hills with a Z, or Taylor, which is spelled Taila, at watchcharity.org.uk. And of course, the upcoming Ska and Reggae fundraiser presented by 98.6 Hills FM, which will be taking place on Saturday, the 18th of April. I absolutely can't wait for that. It's going to be a brilliant evening. It's going to be at nights, located at the Two-Tone Village in Ball Hill, 74 Walsgrave Road, Coventry CV2 4ED. So stick that one in your sat-navs, with DJ sets by Hills' very own Neil Davis and the Williams Brothers, plus live performances from Rooted and Booted and Danny Ansell. The fun kicks off at 4 o'clock until 9 p.m. There is a £5 entrance fee. Tickets are available from the Watch Centre, 12 Victoria Street, CV1 5LZ. But remember, this is an 18-plus event, so over 18s only. For more information, you can call 024 76 55 0564 for ticket information or more info about the event. And on a personal note, tomorrow is the big evening with Big Ron Atkinson at Christ the King Club. So that kicks off tomorrow. Doors open at 7:30. The dress code is smart casual and will be compared by Billy Bell. Tickets cost £25. You can still get them behind the bar at the Christ King Club, or you can call Paul on 077 911 44435. I'll say it again, 077 911 44435. And at the event, I'll be talking to the man himself, Mr. Ron Atkinson, the legendary Ron Atkinson is going to be coming to Hills FM next week. The former Coventry, Aston Villa and Manchester United manager will be answering your questions in an exclusive interview with the Bantosaurus Liam Cook right here on Sports Lounge on April 16th. If you have a question for Ron, you can send it to me and I'll pick the best three to ask to the man himself. There's a variety of ways you can get involved. You can tweet the official Sports Lounge Twitter account at Hills_SL. That's HILLZ_SL. You can email the Sports Lounge email, which is sportsloungehills@gmail.com, or send a message to my personal Facebook page. Liam Hall Cook is my handle on there. And until 12 o'clock, you can also phone me here in the Hills studio on 02476 224 761. I'll say it again, 02476 224 761. Right, that's the disclaimers out of the way, but it's also the end of the first hour of Sports Night. I tell you what, time flies when you're having fun. It really does. Thursdays always go so quick for me. Like every other day feels like an eternity sometimes. I mean, I'm only joking, it doesn't, but it always, like time always goes so quickly on a Thursday. Like I say, time flies when you're having fun. We're going to get into the adverts now before we kick off the second hour of Sports Lounge with another cracking disco anthem by Leo Sayer with Thunder in My Heart. But first, let's get into the adverts before we kick off the second hour of the People's Sports Show, Sports Lounge.
Coventry's Hills FM. Community radio for the people.